We, the Arcturians, are here within this now to remind you all that you are not alone. You are not in your daily life, as we, the Arcturians, are communicating with the many higher dimensional humans who have chosen to take a third-dimensional Earth vessel during this now of great challenges for humanity and for the dear planet Gaia. Gaia, the name that we the Galactics call planet Earth, is in the same process of transmutation as many of our humans are undergoing. There are times of change that are often created by the human residents on Gaia's Earth body, as well as there are many changes that are actually initiated from we, the Galactics who resonate to the higher frequencies of reality. We Galactics are happy to see that more and more third-dimensional humans are beginning, or have already, awaking to the knowing that they are not just third-dimensional beings. In fact, there are galactic beings who have chosen to take a third-dimensional Earth body so that they can better assist Gaia with her transition into the higher frequencies of reality. Many of the humans, if not most of the humans, are not aware that there is something that is happening on Gaia's planetary body. Yes, Gaia has a body in the same manner that humans have a body, but Gaia's body encompasses an entire planet. Gaia is much like a human that has a soul, but it is unseen by humans whose perception of reality is primarily limited to the third-dimensional frequency of reality. We, the Galactics, are happy to see that more and more humans are beginning to expand their perceptual field to encompass the fourth dimension and beyond. Of course, each dimension has a different perceptual field. Therefore, the vision of Earth usually very different when the humans are in different states of consciousness. When humans are in a good mood, they often see all the beauty, hope and kindness around them. However, when they are in a bad mood, they often see all that needs to be done so that they can make it better. However, if the third-dimensional beings can remember that they also have higher dimensional expressions of their seemingly human self, they will regain much of their multidimensional abilities. These multidimensional abilities are of the higher frequencies of reality and therefore allow the human to gradually, or even quickly, begin to remember that they, too, are multidimensional, but only in their consciousness. However, once one begins to remember their own higher self, they also remember that they are multidimensional, but only when they have allowed their higher self to communicate with them. We the Arcturians are able to resonate to the higher frequencies of reality while we also maintain a third-dimensional body. In fact, gradually, more and more 3D humans are beginning to remember that there is a higher dimensional expression of the third-dimensional Earth self. This higher dimensional expressions of self is always ready to assist the third-dimensional self who is currently wearing a third-dimensional Earth body. If more and more humans can remember their own higher dimensional self, then Gaia will be able to raise her consciousness, which had been limited due to all the negative thoughts and actions of the humans who were inhabiting her third-dimensional Earth body. In fact, within this now, Gaia is preparing to raise her frequency rate. However, it may take a very long time for humans to begin to awaken to the higher dimensional changes that are more and more visible, especially to those who are more and more awake. Dear humans of Earth, please listen to our intergalactic call to remember your own higher dimensional self so that you can assist Gaia to return to her higher planetary resonance, which is actually her true planetary resonance. Therefore Gaia is calling to all humans who can hear to say to them, awaken. It is the now. Pleiadians, cellular ascension has already arrived. Your body is made up of billions of cells. How are you going to work with all these cells? This is a really simple process. Let's talk about how you can have a first-hand experience of connecting to your cells and starting the healing process. Step 1. Open your mind and acknowledge the existence of all cells in your body. When you do this, your energy will automatically start flowing to all cells. You don't have to fight it. Just let go and let your energy flow naturally to every cell. Remember, the universal law says that when you draw your attention, consciousness to something, the energy is automatically directed to where you direct your attention. So, when you bring your consciousness to the cells, they begin to feel a conscious connection with you, they begin to open and respond, they begin to change. You start to change. Step 2, while you are consciously connecting with the cells in this way, you just need to inhale. Inhale through the mouth and then exhale through the mouth, allowing the air to be exhaled without controlling it. Just let it go. When you do this, breath will automatically flow into every cell of your physical body. The Pleiadians call this wide breathing because it automatically passes through every cell in your body, at which point every cell begins to respond to this conscious connection with you. This is the same as conscious breathing. Remember that this conscious breath says two things. Yes, I am ready to let go of what is in my cells, and yes, I want to receive my light and my healing through my cells. So what actually happens as a result of this conscious breathing is the release of all the cells in your body. Cells begin to release the stress, struggle, and fatigue that have accumulated in cells over this and other lives. When this dense energy leaves the cells, it allows a new level of your light to enter the cells. The cell membrane is able to transform its energy, opening the cell to receive healing light. This activates the self-healing energy and the cells begin to regenerate. Each cell has a central heart, so when you open the cell, your heartbeat or pulse starts to wake up. It looks like the slightest flash of light, and this light turns into a flame. Your cage must be this flame for the healing to take place. Your cells need love, and the light of the self brings this love to every cell, awakening each of them and activating the individual consciousness of each of them. New life force enters the cell. When cells begin to thrive, the outer membranes of the cells are transformed. They will become more radiant, and a soft purple light will appear in the membrane itself, which you can even feel or see. The cell receives nutrition through this outer membrane, and when the membrane transforms, it can take in more food. The space between the cells will expand, allowing each cell to hold a more individual aspect of the self. The spaces between cells are in contact with other aspects of your dimension, the healing aspects of the self. When spaces open up, the principle of self-healing is naturally activated in you. Sometimes you will experience physical pain when the tight spots open and leave the body. To speed up the passage of tight areas, simply pay attention to the location of the pain in the physical body and use conscious breathing. Remember that it is helpful to give color and/or shape to areas where you feel pain. Then bring your consciousness into shape or color and breathe directly into it. At this point, the pain can become more intense, and this is the problem of getting out of the body. This cellular journey means that you are ready to accept yourself in a completely different way. You want to open up to that aspect of your body. He's powerful, inspiring, and very beautiful. This is an incredible event witnessed by the physical birth of yourself. You take away the strength to heal.